Hello, everybody. This is Joan Marime from Joan Marime Coaching. I hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day. If this is your very first time seeing this face, my name is Joanne. I am originally from Kenya. I live in the United States now. I am 38 years old, meaning I lived in Kenya for 30 years. Moved here 8 years ago. Love everything about the United States. Love everything about Kenya. There's nothing bad that I can say about both countries. I love them both. They're not perfect, but hey, the world that we live in is not perfect. So, you might be saying, what gives this girl the authority to speak to us about careers? Well, great question. I have been blessed to have been able to work at the biggest corporations in the world. I've worked ever since I moved to the United States. I've worked at ExxonMobil, the biggest oil and gas company in the world. I've worked at Amazon, which is one of the biggest tech companies in the world, and I work at Microsoft at the moment as a senior technical program manager in the cloud and AI space. I love everything that I do. Now, my passion is really to help ambitious professionals just like you to land their dream jobs, to make more money, and to lead fulfilling lives just like I am. I make way over 6 figures. I have my own businesses. I have books. I have speaking engagements. I want you guys to succeed because I know what it feels like not to have. I know it intimately. If you've been following me for a while, you know my story. I have my story on my pages everywhere at Joan Marime, everywhere on all social media. But at the same time, I will cover that in a different video. I think I did another video earlier on talking about that. So I will be covering that from time to time, but that's not why we are here today. We've been talking about career myths. And so we are on career myth number 7. Career myth number 7, especially for my darling Kenyans, right? This one is for you and my darling Africans. There's the myth that says you have to know somebody to land a job. No. I will tell you no because I came to this country as an immigrant with no backing, not knowing anybody, with less than $5 to my name because my dad gave me $20 on when I was getting onto the flight, and I ate some of it along the way. So by the time I landed in Washington Dallas airport, I had less than $5 to my name and 2 suitcases of rubbish clothes that I brought from Kenya. That's it. That's all I had. And the biggest thing that I had or I've had is God. Absolutely God. So I did not have a godfather, godmothers, nothing, none of that. Because I'm an African, I don't know anybody in the United States. I know my sister. She hosted me for a little while before I went to grad school, but that was it. I did not know anybody else. And I can tell you that it's truly taken the hand of God to get me to where I am today. And I did not have time to cultivate relationships, right? Because most of the people always say, oh, your godfather has to be somewhere. Your father has to know people. I did not know any of that. I've never had that because my dad is an educator. My dad is a teacher. So a teacher in a third world country doesn't know a lot of people other than the neighbors, around him. We did not know anybody. But look at what God can do with just a little bit of grain of faith. Faith as small as a mustard seed, because that's literally what I had. I did not know what was going to happen. I just came and I followed direction. One of the things that God decided to put into my path was a good career coach. This lady taught me. She was an African American lady, and she said, Joanne, you are a black woman. Nobody had ever called me that, but you are a black woman in America, and things are going to be different for you. So you need to do things differently from everybody else. And because I'm an A student, I did things very differently, right? And so I followed her. Whatever she told me to do, I did it. I optimized my LinkedIn. I learned how to go to career conferences. I learned how to speak. I learned how to apply. I learned everything that I am going to be pouring into you. Because since then, I've learned way more because I've had practical experience. I've been able to help thousands of individuals just like you to land their dream jobs, to make more money, and to lead fulfilling lives. But that can only happen if you're willing to do something different than what you've done before. And it starts with breaking the myth in your head that you have to be somebody's son or somebody's daughter. By the way, you're already somebody's son. You are God's son, you're God's daughter. You are the daughter of the king, so you don't have to worry. If that's what needs to click into your head, let it click right now. That you are a child of the Almighty God. And so if you needed connections, you already have it. You have the biggest connector in the world, because was it not for God, I wouldn't be here. God has put people in my path that have looked upon me with favor. God has put Esthers in my path. God has removed the Hamans from my path. So I can say this with confidence that it does not, the myth that you need to know someone, a living human being, for you to be able to land your dream job is a fallacy. I am a living testament. The people that I've helped are living testaments. I have helped thousands of candidates to land their dream jobs without knowing anybody. It all goes back to good old fashioned coaching. So if you're coachable and you're looking for a coach that can understand you, somebody who's been in your shoes, somebody who is empathetic, but also will treat you like, because I'm a coach that will push you to do things you've never done before, then I will leave the way that you can reach me at the end of this video. I will leave my contact details at the comment section of this video once I upload it, right? If you go to the description, you will see that I will link a free ebook on how to interview like a rock star. That's free. You don't need to pay me for anything. I want you to go ahead and interview and land that dream job. I will also link my Calendly so that you can book a consultation call with me so that we can be able to see how to work together. My next coaching cohort starts in July. It's the Career Accelerator Coaching Program that I do for a maximum of 10 students every cohort. I don't take more than that. So if you want to be part of that, let's start talking right now. Secondly, if you cannot wait until July because you need to make sure that you land your dream job, I have thousands of courses, but the one I want to recommend is the Career Accelerator Coaching Program course that is online. It's exactly the same things that I will teach you if you choose to work one-on-one with me. But this one, you can get it and it's self-paced. The moment I will put the link there, go to that website, purchase it, it will be yours forever. There's so much value in it. And you can start getting your dream job and practicing to get your dream job as soon as possible the moment you've made that payment. Okay? So there's so many different ways that you can be able to work with me. But most importantly, I want to hear from you. Put in the comment section, what else do you want me to talk about? Because I've been focusing on career myths first because I want us to have the right mindset as we are going forward in life. That's number one. You don't have to know anybody. You already know the biggest force in the world, the creator. If you know the creator, then you don't need to know anybody else. Okay? So I hope that was very helpful. So remove that rubbish in your head that says, I need to know somebody. I need to be somebody's son. You already are. So now go forth and do the things that you need to do to land your dream job. I hope that helped. And I will see you on the next video. All right. Bye.